right, hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am not in my studio this time. I am somewhere else entirely. I am actually in a hotel room right now in Sacramento, California. Okay, we had a show 2 days ago, right? No, yeah, 2 days ago. Sunday at a show in San Diego, and we are slowly making our way up to Seattle for the next show in a few days. It is Tuesday. The show is on Thursday. So yeah, making our way up to Seattle, and then Portland, and then Vancouver, and then that is the last show on this little leg. At least until a couple of weeks. But yeah, man, this tour's been great, man. These shows have been awesome. Shout out to everybody that came to the shows. San Francisco, that was great. That was an odd venue. It was a really cool venue, but it was a music venue, and those are like always so interesting to do stand-up in because I don't know the way they designed the rooms, but like I thought I fucking bombed. I thought I did so bad. Like the whole show, I was like, fucking no one likes this at all. And then I got off stage and everyone was like, they were awesome. They loved it. I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know, just where I was, it was I couldn't hear a lot of stuff, which was weird, but the show was great. I still had fun. It was so funny because like I could see the people in the first few rows and they were laughing. So I'm like, okay, only these people. I can only hear these people. I can't hear. It was so weird. But Los Angeles was awesome. That show was great. Yeah, really cool. For many reasons, it was great. You know, a lot of homies came to the show. That was awesome. You know, Jarvis, Eddie, Ted, the usual suspects. You know, the good buddies came out to the shows, and it was a good time. And also, I did San Diego. San Diego was a fun show. Also, dude, the crowd in San Diego was friggin' electric, man. They were stoked, and I was having a good time. So, shout out San Diego, dude. What else have I been doing, bro? I mean, yesterday we had a little off day. I had a meeting in LA, so we stopped in LA for the day after San Diego. I had a meeting in LA, a pretty cool meeting. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I don't know. It was just really cool. Yeah, I don't know. It was a big time LA meeting, man, in a cool office with a really cool company that I'm a big fan of. So it was really sick to have that meeting, and I hope something comes from it. We'll see. You know, keep me in your thoughts. But yeah, dude. And then last night we also saw the new Paul Thomas Anderson movie. Right, that's his fucking name, right? That's the director. Yes. Okay. The new Leonardo DiCaprio movie. One Battle After Another. Really fucking good. Again, don't you know? This isn't a case of boy cried good movie because I love every single movie I ever watch. I have literally no notes for any movie. I think they're all a lot of fun. Even when I'm like, now who the fuck is that, man? I get the most random fucking phone calls, bruh. Now why would they be calling me? Dude, I'm getting a phone call from Have you guys noticed, like, please let me know if you guys have experienced this as well, but, like, the amount of, like, the amount of scam calls I've been getting is, like, kind of crazy, and it's super annoying. The reason I said, ow, I also got tattooed in San Diego. Really cool artist came by the venue, tattooed me. I got a shard blade tattoo from the Stormlight Archive. And I also got Goodfellow tattooed on my knee. So, a little tour tat. So, but yeah, dude, One Battle After Another, really good movie. And I mean that, truly. That's got Oscar contender, dude. It's Oscar the Grouch contender. It's gonna be a member of Sesame Street, I think. New member of Sesame Street, a movie. Excuse me. We got some fun stuff to talk about, though, man. This will be a fun little quick. I'm gonna do like 40 minutes. How about that? Should we try to do a 40-minute podcast? We got stuff to talk about. Yeah, bro. What the fuck is this? My microphone is falling apart. That's awesome. And I'm really sorry if there's like, you can hear the air conditioning. I don't know if I'd be able to do this podcast without it. It is so hot. And I apologize if the audio is a little fucked, man. But yeah, dude, we're going to get into it. First off, dude, the thing I wanted to look at and talk about, and I think this is good going forward. This will actually be a good lesson for all you guys. Someone made a TikTok with me after the show in San Diego. I met some fans, and they made a TikTok. It was like, one of the TikTok sounds, it was like the fucking my biggest inspiration is ya mama doom, like that. It was a clip. It's my voice saying it, and that's a TikTok sound. It got pretty viral. Okay, it got a lot of hits. It definitely got a lot of hits on the internet. And then I guess you can comment pictures on TikTok. I didn't really know that. You can comment pictures. And this was the picture that someone commented on that. I guess this is a candid photo of me. Sabrina, I'll put it out. You can put it on a screen right here. You can make it pretty big, and just so people can get a good look at it. Now, if you're just listening to the audio of this episode, thank you so much, because I don't want anybody to ever see this photo. But I mean, I'm showing it to you guys, but I have to. So this is me, I guess, when I'm talking to some fans after a show. And, here's the thing. You can take a picture of whatever you want, I guess, right? I'm putting myself out there, right? This is a candid photo. I expect this to happen. But also at the same time, if you take a picture of someone and it looks like that, and I look like I'm doing the fucking Michael Jackson like lean, with my fucking belly poking out, dude, how about you delete that? How about you just go ahead and delete that, okay? I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's an actual cool thing to do, okay? Because the fact that that exists on your phone, and then you just posted it, it's actually fucked up. Dude, I look so fucked. Why do I look like that? I look like a skinwalker, dude. I look like a fucking something you would see the side of the road and be like, oh, that thing is pretending to be a person. That's not a human being, dude. What the fuck is this, man? Why do I look like this? I look like a fucking 70-year-old man, dude, with a bad back, which is not far off, okay? I just wanted to address this because, if you have a picture of me, if you want to take a candid photo of me, I guess, you can do that, I guess. I can't stop you. I'm not stoked on it all the time, but, in certain circumstances, I understand why someone would do that. But at least, edit me to look a little better. You know what I mean? That's the least you can do. If you're taking a candid photo of someone, you have to, yassify them or something, or, you give them muscles or something, make them a little taller, there's a few things you could have done to make me not look like that. I look like a fucking fucking grandfather, dude. I'm just showing everyone my belly. Here you go, guys. Here it is. You don't get to meet me. You get to meet my belly. But yeah, dude. So we can move on from that. So all of us are in agreement with that. In agreement, we agree with that. No more ugly pictures of me. If you have an ugly picture of me, just edit it to make me look awesome. Okay, thank you so much. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by Brooklyn Bedding. Folks, if there's one thing we all have in common, we gotta sleep. It's actually super important for your health. And I think having a high quality mattress is a no-brainer. And Brooklyn Bedding gives you that high-end mattress experience without the sky-high price tag. My Sedona Elite mattress is super comfortable, looks great, and also it doesn't cost a fortune, which is great. And with their high quality materials to last a lifetime, it's like my bed got a first class upgrade without the first class price. Brooklyn Bedding knows that sleep isn't one size fits all. That's why they offer mattresses for every body, every sleep style, even in hard to find sizes. Not sure which mattress is right for you? Just take the Brooklyn Bedding sleep quiz and find your perfect match in under 2 minutes. And listen, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but my body gets so hot when I'm sleeping, and that used to be a huge problem, but Brooklyn Bedding uses Glaciotex covers and Copper Flex foam to help keep you cool and comfortable all night long. It's amazing. I'm on tour right now. I honestly wish I could have brought the mattress with me. Seriously. And if you're skeptical about all this, Brooklyn Bedding offers a 120 night comfort trial. And it's as simple as this. If you don't love it in that 120 nights, they'll either help you return it or swap it, hassle-free. So if this sounds good to you, and I don't know why I wouldn't, go to brooklynbedding.com and use my promo code VRG at checkout for 30% off site-wide. Yeah, you heard me, 30% off site-wide. And this offer is not available anywhere else. So again, that is brooklynbedding.com and promo code VRG for 30% off site-wide. And make sure to enter very, really good after checkout so they know I sent you. And one more time, that's brooklynbedding.com, promo code VRG for 30% off site-wide. Okay, thank you so much, Brooklyn Bedding. Back to me. Guys, little update. Last episode, I talked about the Rapture, okay? And I don't have my soundboard, bro. I wish I had my soundboard to go. So, honestly, that was maybe a little better. But, so, the Rapture is apparently back on. Because obviously, hold on. Okay. Yeah, because was that the last episode I did? Yeah, I think it was. And everyone I looked at for an update video, they're obviously coping and shit, being like, no, it's not actual physical rapture. It's more of like a spiritual, like, awakening rapture. It's like fucking bullshit, you know? No, you guys said you were going to float up to the sky. And what did I say? No, never going to happen. Because that doesn't happen. And that can't happen. That's insane. Okay? Sure, I feel bad for the people who believe that they are going through something clearly, religious psychosis is pretty crazy. But also, I was right at the same time. Both of those can be correct, okay? I was right. And the Rapture is back on, apparently, guys. So let's see what this person has to say about that.
Is back on, and you might think that the pastor who gave the original prophecy that it was going to be on September 23rd was wrong, but you would be wrong because he was actually right all along. And I know what you're thinking. How could that be? You did not see any bodies flying towards the sky on September 23rd. Well, it is because we were using the wrong calendar. Jesus doesn't know that we changed our calendar, and we should have been using the Julian calendar.
Okay, so no, it was the right day, but we were using the wrong calendar. And hold on, Jesus didn't know? That's what you're going with. That's the reasoning. That's what you're going to go with. Jesus didn't know that we switched calendars. Why didn't anybody tell me? Hey. That's Jesus.
Hey. Why didn't anybody tell me you use a new calendar? You guys are jerks. You guys never tell me anything. What? Bob Barker is dead? You guys never tell me anything.
Because that is the calendar that they used back in the day. So it is now rescheduled to October 6th to 7th.
That calendar.
October 6th, 7th. 6 to 7. Okay, I'm recording this on the 7th. That's so funny for Jesus to make the rapture happen on 6/7. Holy fuck. Okay. Okay, let's see what this person has to say. It's currently October 7th, okay? So that's me getting raptured. That'd be awesome if that happened.
That calendar is behind by 13 days.
Now, Percy is very relieved because he was very stressed out about this. He thought that God had spoken to him directly and that it was going to be on September 23rd, but now it all makes sense. And he is not alone. There are a lot of people who are coming back online and saying that they are sure this time.
Because when he was on the earth, the Julian calendar was the calendar they followed. So he is going to come back on the Feast of Trumpets on the Julian calendar.
Here's where I have some disappointing news. The guy that sold his car and said that he was no longer going to talk about the rapture publicly, he has pretty much walked that back at this point. He has been making a lot of videos about the rapture. And while he has not said that it will be on October 6th or 7th, he is liking a bunch of comments and kind of being like wink, wink about it because he said he wasn't going to say the exact date, but He is saying it without saying it.
I got my shofar yesterday. Jesus is coming very, very soon.
What the fuck was that shit?
My shofar yesterday. Jesus is coming.
Is that what people are playing in heaven all day? That's fucking hell, bro. That sounds like shit.
Very soon? If you know, you know. Wink, wink.
So it looks like we are going to get to do all of this again very soon, and I will keep you updated on any Rapture news.
Yeah, bro. Hey, guess what? It didn't happen on the 6th. And guess what? Like I said last time, it's not going to happen on the 7th either, okay? It's just not going to happen. Because that's insane. We're not going to float into the sky because the sky's up there and we're down here, okay? And we're people. If we're birds, maybe. Maybe because we'd be already kind of close to there. But also at the same time, we're not. If anything, we're going to be fucking dragged to hell. That's what we fucking deserve, okay? We all deserve to be fucking dragged to hell, okay? Dude, no, if you, every fucking thing that tell you not to do in the Bible, no one lives like that, okay? That'd actually be a good YouTube video. I lived like a real Christian for a week. Like, you don't mix any fabrics, you know, you don't eat certain foods, you don't kiss a guy or something, you know? I mean, I don't usually do that, but so that'd be pretty easy, I guess, but hey, even if that was this challenge, you know, I'd be like, well, now I kind of want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know, now that I'm not allowed to, you know, there was one time when and when I was a kid, my mom and I were like wrapping Christmas presents. It was like, and we were wrapping them like on her bed, and I was helping her like cut the paper and stuff, and then she left the scissors on the bed, and she had to go get something, and she'll be like, okay, I'll be right back. Don't touch the scissors. And like, obviously, if she didn't say anything, I wouldn't have done that. But she was like, don't touch the scissors. I was like, okay, well, what's gonna happen if I touch the scissors? So I had the pair of scissors, and I just was playing with them, and I cut a huge fucking rip in their duvet cover, and boy, oh boy, did I get fucking yelled at. Okay, so I can't live like a Christian, man. I'd be cutting up sheets. Just piss off my mom. All right, well, Rapture. Well, I mean, again, I guess we'll do another fucking update. They're still gonna cope though. After this one doesn't happen, they're gonna be like, no, well, no, actually, though, the Jesus didn't know that we were all busy that day. Like, he's waiting for all of us to have a day off from work so we can get raptured. So, and like, everybody works all the time, so it's kind of impossible. So yeah, it's just like, it's just semantics, you know? It's just semantics. It's tough to organize it. Okay, we're gonna move on. This is a pretty big one. This is probably gonna take up the majority of the fucking the episode. But guys, man, I gotta complain about AI again. I'm sorry. It's out of control, man. It is out of control. Let's watch this video. So if you guys don't know, SORA2 came out, which is a video, an AI. It is an AI generated like video platform where you, if you feel so inclined, you can generate AI videos. And they're starting to look really real, which is very scary. Like, Sora, the first one was really impressive, but this SORA2 by OpenAI is very, very convincing, some of them. And we'll get to that in a bit. But here's a Rolling Stone article: SpongeBob SquarePants cooking meth and fake JFK speeches, how the SORA2 launch went sideways. The tech company's latest bet is on more advanced animations, but it quickly had to backtrack due to glaring copyright issues. Because obviously that's going to fucking happen. And hey, I guess I'm not reading this. Good for me. I guess I'm not fucking reading this because of course, they gotta fucking charge me, dude. I'll find another article. Don't you worry. I'll find someone. NBC News. Here we go. Let's talk about it. And this is a video. Fucking god damn it, dude. I'll just go to the website. Let's see what it says. Our latest video generation model is more physically accurate, realistic, and more controllable than prior systems. It also features synchronized dialogue and sound effects. Create with it in the new SORA app. Everything you're about to see and hear was generated by SORA2. Let's see.
1 year ago, SORA1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the SORA app, powered by the all-new SORA2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built. And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
Now every video comes with sound.
All right, bro. Truly, what's the fucking point, though? You know what I mean? Like, is this... And then, ever since this came out, dude, I've been, like, scrolling and stuff, like TikTok and Instagram. It's just fucking... It's just AI videos, man. It's like, is this what the future... Is this what we have to look forward to? Is fucking brain-dead idiots, man. That just goes, okay, show me an elephant that has pants on. But show me but he's also hanging out with a hippo. Show me a hippo wearing jeans at the mall. Like, fuck off, man. What is it for? I see these videos and there's just not, like, it's nothing. There's nothing at all. There's nothing that it makes you feel nothing. They're not funny. They're like unnatural, dude. With Sora 2, we are jumping straight to what we think may be GPT 3.5 for video. Sora 2 can do things that are exceptionally difficult and in some instances outright impossible. Yeah, and they fucking should be, dude. Like, just because something is fucking like... And, dude, this looks so real. It's actually insane. Just because something is, like, easier to do... Looks like shit. Just because something is easy to do doesn't mean it's the better thing to do, dude, obviously. Like, obviously, everything else looks pretty, but then you look at it for more than a second, and you're like, okay, ew, yeah, this all looks fucking weird. You know what I mean? And then vertical video. Okay, like... Dude, insane. And there was a video that kind of, like, fucking blew up. And it's like the creepiest thing I've ever seen, dude. Let's watch.
Me and my husband. You okay?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. So, husband?
Works for me.
Dude. So that was an AI generated video. I'm pretty sure it was from Sora 2. But people think... Yeah, dude. Look at the top comment. This thing, okay, they are actually really cute together. I demand an update. Works for me too. Adopting a golden retriever is really that easy. Him. I just didn't expect God to answer so quickly. He asked God for a wife that morning. That's because she's beautiful. If I do this, he'd probably call the police. Jesus Christ. Works for me. Okay, it took like fucking so many comments to be like, this is AI, by the way. Because, like, no, people don't fucking talk like this or look like this.
Me and my husband. You okay?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. So, husband?
Works for me.
Hi, so husband? Works for me. People don't talk like that. He's like he's like looking at her, but also not looking at her at the same time. Fucking insane, dude. But I saw a good, breakdown video of it that really like described like how to spot, because it's getting, I feel like it's getting it is getting a much more difficult to spot. And I think we are slowly approaching a point of no return, where I think people will have to explicitly and upfront, you'll have to like, because like usually the disclaimer is like this post, sometimes it pops up that like this post was using AI or something, but I feel like it's gonna be the opposite soon, where it's like you're gonna have to put a disclaimer being like 0 AI was used. This is actually real, and I think it's gonna be more. There's gonna be much more. I mean, it's already kind of like that. There's more AI slop than actual fucking content. So, and it's only gonna get worse, guys. So strap in.
You can spot AI videos while you're like, how did I get fooled by this? Here's what we saw. It looks both too bad and too good at the same time. Too bad because it's really fuzzy. Phone cameras from like 2016 and on have all been high definition. This looks like it was shot on a potato. It looks really fuzzy, but your brain got tricked by the good lighting. That's why it looks too good. It looks like it's lit like a movie set. Subway lights are super harsh. They have harsh overhead lighting, so it doesn't fit. We picked that up instantly, but there were other tells too. Okay. Those black bars on the top and bottom, those are called letterboxes. That happens when you have to crop in or zoom in on a widescreen video. This was probably made by a widescreen AI generator, which is why it's so fuzzy. Then there are little artifacts that we can pick up on, like the hair that she has kind of appears and disappears as the video goes on. And then there are little...
maybe she just has magic hair.
Tiny nuances in like sweaters and hats that get lost with AI video as textures appear and disappear. That can be subconscious. Finally, yeah, that person is sitting in front of the subway door, but I don't actually think many people pick that up right away. It's something that we say, something doesn't look right, and then we zoom in and we're like, oh, there's a person sitting in front of the subway door. So that's what a lot of your friends who just pick it up can find.
I didn't even realize that, dude. That's fucking crazy. That is kind of a power move, though, if you did that. Doing like a wall sit on the elevator door, and then as soon as they open, you fall out at every station and go, stop doing that! Stop it!
Great news. You can train yourself on all that. You can say, why does this look so bad? Wait, why does this look so good? Like one of those things can click in your mind, and then you can look closer. That's the entire secret. Hope that helps.
Okay. Sorry for the jump cut there, guys. I had to go change my laundry. I had to switch it into I had to put it in the dryer. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, and I think AI is, I mean, I feel like so many episodes of this podcast is me complaining about AI, but it is just getting worse and worse and worse. And people don't like it, man. People are fed up, dude. It's weird, like, it is weird, like, in different circles. Like, everyone I talk to, everyone in my life, usually, like, my close friends and family, they're just, like, very, anti AI-generated art and video, and they see the harm in it. But then you go, like, literally anywhere else, like, small town. I was in, like, I talked to some people that I've just met for the first time, and they brought it up, and they was just, like, and it was nothing but good things, It was, like, it's just so weird how it's completely in other circles. It's like, no, it's awesome. I talk to ChatGPT every day, and I generate stuff for my business all the time. And that's another fucking thing I want to talk shit about, okay? Or did I say it already on here? I think I did. No, I already talked about this. I'll move on. But yeah, this AI companion friend.com that I'm pretty sure I talked about. They did a full, like, so friend.com, it's like this clip that you wear and you like talk, and you talk to it and it goes, hey, or whatever, fucking whatever. But it's called friend.com, and they did like a huge Subway like print material advertisement thing. And then people were defacing it and putting graffiti on it. Obviously, they put AI would not care if you lived or died. Largest NYC subway campaign ever happening now. Like, so lame, dude. But people were fucking... Especially New York, too. New York is, like, the one place you would not want to do this. Because they're just so, like... They'll tell you exactly how you feel. Yeah. Friend, noun. AI chatbot who listens, responds, and supports you. I wouldn't care if you lived or died. That is true. AI will promote suicide when prompted. It is not your friend. That's true. Don't. I can't read that. Go make real friends. This is surveillance. Yeah, and that's true, man. I mean, it's becoming more prevalent, man. I'm just trying to like spread the news of what I'm seeing with this fucking AI shit because Taylor Swift, of all people, Taylor Swift fans furious as she's caught using sloppy AI in video for new album. She's far too rich to be this fucking cheap is the tagline, and I agree. Yeah, that's crazy. Hot off the heels of her new album, pop superstar Taylor Swift has been accused of using AI slop to promote the record. Shocker, the billionaire is using, AI. She's like, how can I have an even worse impact on the environment? How can I do that? As part of a treasure hunt style promo, Swift challenged her fans to find 12 orange doors spread across 12 cities and scan accompanying QR codes. Hey, how about this? Put the album out. How about that? How about just that? Yeah, go find some orange doors and scan the QR code, and then you can get the secret vinyl that has 2 more seconds of each song that you'll never hear anywhere else, and it's only variant, and it costs $100 for each one. These codes unlock short videos, one of which has been making its rounds on social media for all the wrong reasons, unfortunately. One clip, which features an Art Nouveau style bar, presumably meant to invoke the album's title, Life of a Showgirl, bears the now infamous hallmarks of generative AI use. As eagle-eyed internet sleuths spotted, a framed picture on the wall features a garbled depiction of a house, and a book is mysteriously missing letters. At one point, the bartender's middle finger mysteriously blends with the orange napkin he's placing on the bar counter. Okay, and I will say, I mean, she's using the state-of-the-art AI. Like that hanger just disappears. Watch the hanger on the right. The hanger's there. The hanger is there. And it's gone. It disappears. Yeah, there's just like inconsistencies when you really look at the video. I will say though, she's using the best AI that money can buy. And I think that's awful. There you go. A weird little animation there. Yeah, dude, like what's the point? Because you didn't need to make these, right? You didn't need to make these videos is to find an orange door or something. Yeah, what do you have to do? Okay, you scan the QR codes and they unlock short AI videos. Wow. Another video linked via QR code in Barcelona, Spain, showing what seems to be a gym located in a high-rise building. Other clips include a series of 12 videos, also appeared to be AI. Okay, here's another one. Okay. That's the thing, though. They do look real. Or, just 3D animated at least, but, and maybe a portion of them is, I don't... Who knows? But, there are some parts that it's just you know what I mean? The official copies of the videos as featured on YouTube Shorts have since been taken down, but it's unclear why. Futurism has reached out to Swift's publicist for clarification. The use of AI is striking given the astronomical resources at Swift's disposal. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying, you are Taylor Swift, bro. You're Taylor's, she's not my favorite artist. I'm not a big T Swift fan. Some of her music is fine. I like, I'll sing along. I'm a fan of her older stuff. But you're Taylor Swift. You are a billionaire. You are the most popular musician of all time. And you're you're a songwriter. You should prioritize real artwork and stuff. And sure, maybe someone on her team just did this, but I don't know. You should maybe have a say in the stuff that goes out promoting you and your art, right? It just screams it does scream though, having a big corporate, too many fucking cooks in the kitchen that are just no, we should no, I had an idea. Orange doors. You guys, you've never done orange doors before. So here's your album, right? But orange doors, though. Doors that are orange with QR codes, and you scan them, and then they shows you a video, and then after that and then you see watch a little video, and then that will just like promote the album. It's way sicker. Next time, how about this, Taylor Swift? She's gonna listen to me, a YouTuber. How about this? How about you just make the album and you put it out, and just one version of it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. One version of it. I want to see if there's any more examples of that. Taylor Swift AI promo. Yeah, dude. People are mad. I want to see more like good examples of it, but I can't really find it. But it just seems like such a pointless thing to happen. Taylor Swift showgirl era starts rough. 1 million fans unfollow her on Instagram over AI use in album promotion. Holy crap. Okay, also, this is the fucking worst website I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like you're, I'm sure I'd love to give her the benefit of the doubt, but, you know, it just seems like it was like, yeah, we don't have to pay artists to make this. We could just like type it in a computer and all the details we need, and then it'll just give it to us and it'll be fine. But like you yourself are an artist, and you call yourself an artist and a songwriter, and you have all these visions, and I feel like she's like, I've heard her say shit being like, yeah, I'm just trying to build like this world around the album, you know. It's like, so if you put that much time into it, then like, bro, fucking pay an artist to make it. Like, they can do that, no problem. It'll take some time, and it'll spend a lot. It'll be much more expensive. But if there's anyone else who that excuse does not apply to, I think it is Taylor Swift, who fucking takes a private plane from when she wants to roll over from one side of the bed to the other. She will hop on her plane to travel that distance, dude. But again, who knows? Maybe it was her team and she didn't know, and then they're trying to do like damage control. I don't know. I'm just talking about it, man. I'm just goofing on him, riffing a little bit, but fuck, dude. I will say though, now that we're talking about this, it is very important that I should clarify this picture that I showed you earlier, the candid photo of me. When I was talking to fans, it is actually AI generated. It is not real. Don't worry. I don't look like that. And, yeah, so don't worry. It's not real. I didn't do that. I didn't use it, of course, but I think Taylor did. I think Taylor Swift did it to shame me, to make fun of me. But yeah, thank you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of me complaining about AI generated shit. I'm sorry. That is I gotta stop, man. But every week there's something that pisses me off even more, and I just can't help it. But so I'll try to stop going forward. These are the topics I tend to just fall back on. So I'll stop going forward. But let me know what you think, guys. If you've seen these SORA2 videos and shit, and let me know what you think about all of this, and it's and where we're going and how we can stop it, man. But other than that, thank you so much for tuning into this tour episode of Very Really Good. Appreciate the support. Go check out the Patreon if you want more bonus episodes on there. And yeah, guys, other than that, I got to go get raptured. So see you later. Peace.